Rapper Cardi B, born Belcalis Marlenis Almanzar, has once again become the center of headlines, not for her music, her outspoken personality, or her glamorous red carpet appearances, but for something far more serious. Cardi B has officially taken the stand in a highly publicized civil assault case, and the entire entertainment industry is watching with bated breath. The courtroom was packed, reporters filled every corner, and the moment Cardi walked in, the atmosphere instantly shifted. The platinum-selling artist, who rose from the Bronx to become one of the most recognizable women in hip-hop, now finds herself fighting not for awards or chart positions, but for her reputation, her credibility, and her freedom from damaging accusations. The case revolves around an incident that allegedly took place years ago in a New York club. According to the plaintiff, a confrontation escalated into physical violence, leaving them both injured and emotionally scarred. Cardi B, along with members of her entourage, has been accused of being directly involved in the altercation. The plaintiff claims that Cardi either encouraged the fight or participated in it, while Cardi herself has consistently denied the allegations, arguing that she has been unfairly targeted because of her celebrity status. For her, the courtroom is now another stage, only this time the performance is about truth, justice, and protecting everything she has built. When Cardi B took the witness stand, all eyes were locked on her. Reporters described her demeanor as both commanding and emotional. She arrived looking polished yet serious, a clear sign that she understood the weight of the moment. Gone was the playful, carefree Cardi we see on social media. Instead, she appeared focused, determined, and prepared for a tough fight. As the plaintiff's attorney began the questioning, the rapper leaned forward, listening carefully, refusing to let her emotions get the best of her. But as the questioning intensified, sparks flew. The attorney pressed her on details of that night, trying to paint her as reckless and aggressive, but Cardi pushed back with equal force, denying the allegations and making it clear that she would not be bullied into admitting to something she didn't do. There were moments when the exchange grew fiery. Eyewitnesses inside the courtroom reported that Cardi occasionally rolled her eyes, sighed in frustration, and even raised her voice when she felt the line of questioning was unfair or misleading. At one point, her lawyer objected multiple times as the plaintiff's attorney attempted to corner her into contradictory statements. Cardi's honesty shone through. She openly admitted she has made mistakes in the past, and she acknowledged her journey from stripping in clubs to becoming one of the most successful female rappers in history. But she drew a clear line when it came to this case, firmly stating that she is not guilty of the actions she is accused of. Outside the courthouse, the scene was chaotic. Fans lined up, chanting Cardi's name, holding up posters, and even blasting her songs through portable speakers. Many wore t-shirts with slogans like, "We stand with Cardi," and "Invasion of privacy, not justice." For them, this trial is not just about the legal system, it's about protecting their idol from what they believe is an unfair attack. Meanwhile, critics and legal analysts filled TV panels, dissecting her testimony and debating whether her fame would help or hurt her in front of the jury. Social media platforms like Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok exploded with updates and reactions. Hashtags like #Cardi B trial, #Justice for Cardi, and #Cardi in court began trending within hours. The world was clearly watching, and everyone had an opinion. Some fans defended Cardi fiercely, pointing out that women in hip-hop often face harsher judgment and are held to higher standards than their male counterparts. Others argued that fame shouldn't protect anyone from accountability, insisting that the trial should be about facts and evidence, not popularity or fan loyalty. This divide has sparked larger conversations about the justice system, celebrity privilege, and how public perception can sway legal outcomes. Cardi B, being the strong personality she is, remains at the center of all these debates, balancing her identity as a mother, wife, entertainer, and now a defendant in a courtroom drama. During her testimony, Cardi also revealed the personal toll the case has taken on her. She spoke about the emotional strain of being dragged into lawsuits that threaten her peace of mind, her career, and her family life. At one point, she reportedly grew visibly emotional, as she explained that everything she does now is for her children. She doesn't want them to grow up reading headlines that paint their mother as a violent figure when she knows that isn't who she is. Her lawyers echoed this sentiment, framing Cardi as someone who has risen above hardship, who deserves the chance to move forward without being unfairly shackled to past controversies. This trial, however, is about more than just money or reputation. It's a test of Cardi B's resilience and her ability to navigate the double-edged sword of fame. Unlike a concert stage where she controls the narrative, in the courtroom, every word she says can be twisted, dissected, and used against her. It's a reminder that no matter how famous or powerful a celebrity may be, the legal system is a battlefield where the stakes are incredibly high. For Cardi, the outcome of this case could set the tone for the next phase of her career. A favorable verdict could reaffirm her strength and solidify her image as a fighter who overcame not just poverty and hardship, but also the traps of fame. But if the verdict goes against her, it could tarnish her brand, slow down her momentum, and haunt her for years to come. That's why every single moment in that courtroom matters. The world now waits to see how the jury interprets Cardi's testimony. Did her raw honesty win them over? Did her bold attitude hurt her credibility? Or did it show that she's unafraid to stand up for herself? These are the questions swirling as the trial unfolds. One thing is undeniable. Cardi B is not backing down. She's fighting not only for her innocence, but also for the legacy she's building for her children and her fans. As the case moves forward, Starblast TV will continue to cover every update, every fiery exchange, and every twist in this legal drama. Cardi B has faced adversity before, but this trial might be the most defining moment of her career. Whether you're a fan cheering her on or a critic waiting to see how it ends, the fact remains, Cardi B's courtroom battle is one of the most talked about stories in entertainment today. So, stay locked in, because this is far from over. Cardi B has taken the stand, but the real verdict lies ahead, and the world is watching.